introduce our first speaker of the evening, Ivy Woodruff. Ivy is a novice speaker attempting her third speech in this Competent Communicator Manual today. Through Toastmasters, she has discovered a love for public speaking and hopes to improve her speaking skills in hopes of sharing her passion and insight on life and inspiration through the art of public speaking. Let's give a warm welcome to Ivy.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. I was in my car listening to the radio, and one of my favorite songs came on. It's by this rapper. His name is Big Sean. And there's a line in the song that says, "What's the perfect girl and it's not the perfect time?" I happen to be, at that moment, thinking about what do I want to talk about next? And then I hear this line, and I think, timing. How many of us have heard, timing is everything? I know I've heard it. It's a big cliche, right? Well, timing is everything. But I think so many people think that timing has something to do with luck. And it's sheer luck. And I don't agree. I think that we can create perfect timing for ourselves by a few simple steps. Okay, well, they're not so simple. They actually do take a lot of work. But there's a few steps. So I think the first thing we need to do in order to create perfect timing for ourselves is that we need to learn the old adage of letting go of the things that we cannot control and working to change the things that we can control. How many of us have been given an opportunity that we have not been able to take because there are maybe things in our lives that are just not where they need to be in order to take that opportunity? Maybe it's a job. Maybe we meet a girl or a guy and they're perfect, but it's not the right time to enter into a relationship for whatever reason. Or maybe you're wishing for something, wanting something, and no matter how much you pray for it or wish for it, or it just isn't manifesting itself. So the first thing you do is you evaluate, what can I let go of? What in my life does not serve me, does not help me to reach this goal? And what can I not control? It's just beyond my control, so why stress and worry about it? Where can I put my energy towards? So I'm going to put my energy on things that I can change. If I want that perfect job with that perfect company, maybe I need to research the company, research the people that work there, set myself up to do some things. If I'm ready for a relationship, maybe I need to do some house cleaning in my heart, in my soul, in my life. Am I really ready to find the person that I want to find? So that's the first thing. The second thing you need to do is you need to speak what you want into existence. How many of you have heard of the book, The Secret? It's pretty common, popular by now. If you haven't heard of it, or just a refresher, the big secret is that whatever you put out into the universe is going to give back to you. Well, I believe that wholeheartedly, but I believe that you have to do it with true intention. It is not enough to say, I want $1 million. Great, everybody does. But if you don't set an action plan, a game plan, and speak this into existence and act as if this is your destiny, this is what it's going to be, this is what you're going to get. You are going to get that job. You see yourself in that corner office. You see yourself marrying that girl. You see yourself doing these things, and you speak them positively every day without a doubt, because you know that you deserve that thing. That will help you attain it. That's number 2. The third thing you have to do kind of goes with the first thing, is you have to remain open. You're holding on and clutching to something that does not help you. You have no room in your hand to grab onto something new. So you have to open your hand, open your heart, and open yourself to receive the thing that you want, to receive the opportunity that you want, so that when that timing does happen for you, you're ready, because you let go of the things that you couldn't change, you worked on the things that you can change, you've spoken it into existence, with intention, you believe it, you deserve it, and you're open and ready for it. And here's the last one, and this is probably the hardest and trickiest one. When that quarterback passes you the ball, don't fumble. I mean, you've worked this hard. You've done all these things. You've prepared yourself. You're ready. You have that opportunity. The ball is in your hand. Run for the end zone with laser focus, but keep working because the work does not stop when you get that ball. The work does not stop when that opportunity falls in your lap. The work is just beginning. So if you do all of these steps, you will find that all of a sudden, you're that person in the room that has great timing, that has all the luck, that always gets the girl, that always gets the job. Because what you're doing is you're creating a life that you want, that is made out of intention and possibility and positivity. So I'm gonna leave you with a personal story. It's very personal, but just to kind of show that this type of thinking does work. I've known always that I want to be a mom. It's never been a question for me. Whenever the timing was right, one day I would be a mom. Well, that road for me hasn't been easy. And after 3 heartbreaking miscarriages, it started to seem like maybe it just wasn't in the cards for me. Maybe it just wasn't the thing for me. So after the 3rd miscarriage, after the grieving process, I stopped to think, well, what can I do? I obviously can't control whether or not the universe deems me right enough to have a child, but I can control other things. I can control my diet, I can control my nutrition, I can read, I can research, I can take supplements, I can speak to my doctor, I can prepare my life financially, emotionally, my home, so that when this blessing does come, I am ready. I did positive affirmations and meditations and spoke it into existence, and after 2 years, I'm pregnant with my first child. Now, I believe that that is because I created the perfect timing for myself. Now, whether that took 2 years or 10 years, for me, it did not matter, because I knew that I deserved it, and that it was going to happen for me. So, I say this to say that if we all took the time to understand what it is that we really want out of life and create a life with purpose and intention, that timing will always be perfect for you, and you would have mastered the art of timing. Thank you.